Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Dina with Impressive Warrior. Glad to have you along. Thanks for stopping by and clicking on the video. I already went through and did today's daily Dharma, and that is uploading now, as well as there's some content from the last few days that YouTube's still processing for whatever reason. And my dogs are being a little rambunctious. I hope that doesn't interfere with the message. Shh, girls. Thank you. But I'm hearing that there's one other thing that we want to look into before we move along for the day, because I already packed up my cards, but there's something else going on. Girls, hey, get your toys, please. Maybe we'll get through this without too much from them. All right, let's see what we've got on the desk so far. There's some intimidation tactics going on here. We have manifestation. You're so hot, there is no spoon. And then we have Gen Z. Nobody puts this mystic in a box. Mars, the wheel of the year. Interesting. We'll put that in the center here. And then conflict resolution, maybe a mediation. Can't stand your pictures or updates because you don't seem to age or slow down. This wasn't where I was seeing this going, but so here's what I'm kind of thinking is that someone is trying to manifest you. But they're doing so with some weird tactics that don't make any sense to you, because there's no spoon, there's no issue, there's like if you're missing somebody, call. If you want to say something, clear your throat and say the thing, right? And so with the other things here, Gen Z, just because frame of reference, because where I'm at on the road, I'm kind of feeling like this might be a younger individual, somebody who's more in alignment with their youthful energy, for instance. Not to say that they're necessarily immature, but let's say they like to party and you've already had your time partying. And so you're not really, so let me, one more thing here. It's like there's some type of inner conflict that this person is having with how they should go about manifesting you, because all they can see is spoon, like spoon man in their way. And it's like they're getting riled up. They want to approach you, but they're in this conflict. And so they're letting something come through, letting the cycle play out here, but they feel like there's more to be seen. And I'm getting that they're understanding that you are really somewhat of a badass, because you're in your own energy. Nobody's putting you in a box. You probably color outside the lines and everything. And so they're super intimidated by you. And so instead of handling this in a more evolved way, I feel like they're trying to meet the intimidation and have you feel like, well, I've got options. And so I guess what I'm seeing is, oh yeah. So that's funny. Under the intimidation cards, we've got this rooster coming in trying to be like, hey, well, I'm in high demand too. What? How is my little puppy on the other side of the baby gate? All right, the escapee is back in here. I feel like they're trying to gain some type of an upper hand and get you to pay attention to their behaviors. And it feels like they may be trying to make you jealous, I want to say, with somebody who's younger. Girls, no. That's how she got out, little stink. Speaking of blocking things, I just had to put my own block in place there. So you're setting a boundary with somebody, or you did set a boundary with somebody, and so they're intimidated. They thought, I don't know if this is, for many of you, this is going to be a romantic type of a conquest. Well, for someone, they're trying to make you into some kind of a conquest, but you're not somebody to be stuck up in some kind of princess tower here. You got things to do. You have a very busy array of things that you're paying attention to. You've got all kinds of business going on in your energy, balancing logic and emotion, work, play, creativity. If things were different, they would have told you ages ago. Oh, they find you to be informed, experienced, articulate, and you are born to lead. And they want to return and come back around and change up the way that they approached you the first time around. And yeah, because you stood firm on something, you're your own authority and wisdom. You know what you want and what you won't deal with. And you stayed lucid even though there was something tempting you to indulge. And it wasn't so easy after all. You blocked something. And so, yeah, you were protecting your sacred space, guarding that portal here for many of you, because you don't take lightly when you interact with other people's energies. You're not trying to karmically entwine with other individuals on a dime. So, yeah, you're protecting your sacred space and your sacred truth, especially for those of you that are single parents. You're not messing around with that. You've got heightened self-awareness here, and you're looking for something a lot more stable with this earth element. You need stability, best friend, and a lover, a partnership. And so maybe they're trying to create some type of gossip, because you're already magnetizing opportunities and friendships wherever you go. All the excitement today's reading. So they wanted you to chase them. So yeah, I thought so. But there's a new trajectory here, aiming true. I think that this is them. I think that you have been mainly consistent and on the similar path and staying to your true north. But I think that they want to meet you in the vibe where you're at. They're witnessing that maybe you do have a few things figured out and there's some more maturity going on here. Did that little stinker get out again? So you're having Maisie Jane, you little. All right, you have a lot of healing vibes and they want more of that. Yep, they're falling for you hard. It's putting them into a state of cognitive dissonance, mind over matter, and possibly even a dark night of the soul, because they're recognizing that they wanted something that they took for just something frivolous. They've been thinking of you a lot lately, and they're feeling like their love language has been activated and they're ready to pour into you. But you're going to need them to stay in some type of flow with the positive mental attitude here. And that'll put them into this law of attraction, law of abundance attitude. Because, yeah, gratitude vibe. Somebody here is used to being the center of attention in some ways. So maybe they surround themselves by people that fawn over them or think that they're so clever or whatever the case may be. They're looking at your pictures though, because that kind of stuff isn't your way. So there's this Venus energy, a lot of Empress and anti-hero energy. Yep, and there's another return reunion card. Interesting. I didn't know that was a duplicate. Interesting. We'll leave those to the side. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I could just keep going all day. Seduction tactics, pretending not to watch you winning. Yeah, they're trying to be like, oh, I didn't see you. Did you post some type of a picture or a success or an invitation and everybody in the community page noticed? And oh, but not me. I was busy over here flirting with this younger person. Aren't you scared? No. You're busy working right now. You've got some other things going on. This powerful birth and death portal of creation that you are. You're not taking things lightly. So, yeah, just keep swimming. And there we go. I love this next level download is coming in. So I think it's this individual's understanding of what they're actually encountering. You're a way more mystical and mythical individual than they originally thought. And so I think you're a little deeper than they are. Thank you. And plot twist. Something's coming up. They're trying to have this switcheroo energy and hold back on their temptations so they can meet you where you are. But we'll see how that goes. Oh, and we're getting open, activated masculine, operating with generosity, service, and dedication. Maybe gather a little bit more information and see where the river flows. Maisie, you little stinker. Anyways, they've taken you for granted in the past, perhaps, and they have an entitled vibe. They want to get into your energy, and they want to probably give you a phone call since that call just interrupted. I thought my do not disturb was on. It says to shift your outer circumstances, dress your inner alchemy. So, yeah, there's a lot of other cards. I could keep going all day, but I think that we're just going to get that on repeat. So, girls, Maisie, do you need to come over here and see Mom? Come here. Come here. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? We haven't introduced Maisie yet. So, yeah, here we go. Here we go. You can say hi. This is Maisie. There she is. Aya wants to get up too. Aya's a lap dog. She's such a big girl. Look at her. Thank you, girls. All right, I'll be hanging out with you next. Thank you. Anyway, they're sweet, but they're a handful. Stay down. All right, guys, let's see. What archetypal energies are you in right now? What will the thread? There's some type of potential karmic involvement between the two of you individuals that we're talking about here. The offering, I think they want to make some type of a peace offering, extending their hand to you some way. To build the conversation thread. You guys may already be on either like a social media or a text or an email thread together, and for some of you it might be that they accidentally hit a button or call you. Oh, oops. For others, they'll be upfront with you and just tell you that they wanted to get in touch with you. But let's see. So what else do we need to know? This is going to be a short one. I'm going to have to go. Got the healer. It was on the bottom of the deck when I picked it up. I saw it in the camera. Healing some kind of a thread of connection. They want you to lead the way to how to make this work out, how to keep things together and moving along in the right way. Healing some type of misunderstanding, getting back into the heart space here. So we do have the Maiden and the Judge over here with the sword, and then this other stack, what do we have? Pilgrim, Cave, Fault Line, the Vow, and the Starborn. So it looks like there's some kind of a karmic vow happening here where you guys have been on your own unique journeys, and there might be some initial judgment and somebody cut to the chase too quickly when they were trying to enter into contract with you, but they made some mistakes here. But it looks like there's some kind of, like I say, some type of energy that's working together in this lifetime. So looks like I gotta be on puppy patrol here. So thanks, guys, and don't forget to hit that like button.